everybody, it's AnV87, and this is what is on my iPhone part 2. I have moved on to the second page, and really the reason why this is the second page is because there's so much on here that I never use, or don't use very often, or it's a new app, a relatively new app, and I don't use it very often yet, but I might use it kind of often, so I want to have it at the bottom of page 2 or near the bottom of page 2, so that I know where it is easily.
FaceTime.
Podcasts.
Extras folder.
Extras folders. That's the biggest folder in here. 15 apps, and I am not even going to go through them all. They're basically all the crap that comes on the phone when you get it from the factory and you can't delete it, but you never use those, like stocks and numbers and compass and all these other ones that, like I said, come on the phone, but I never use. So I put them in this extras folder to just kind of keep them out of the way. Passbook, I might put that in the extras folder too. I don't use that, but I guess it can't hurt to have it. iBooks, I use sometimes. Maybe I should take that back to page 1, but I don't use it often enough to miss it when I'm over on page 1.
Find My iPhone.
Find My iPhone, we all know what that is. TV remote, that's my Comcast TV remote app. And there's supposed to be more that I can do with that app. Or, well, there's supposed to be more that a Comcast customer can do with that app. But me being blind and this particular, some sections of the app being more voiceover friendly than others. Sorry, they're talking out in the hall and I got distracted. Some sections of that app are more voiceover friendly than others, and or voiceover accessible than others. I'll probably do a whole separate video on what do I mean when I say voiceover friendly or voiceover accessible. You might be able to guess, but I probably will do a separate video. Don't you dare lock up on me. That explains that. I don't want this screen locking up on me because it's an iPhone 6 and I have the Touch ID, but does anyone else notice that on an iPhone 6 or iPhone 6S or iPhone 6 Plus or iPhone 6S Plus or whatever you have, even iPhone 5S, has anyone noticed that when you do the Touch ID, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't? I'm not going to have this thing lock up on me, and then I try to do the Touch ID, and the little persnickety thing will not take it, and I am not doing the password or passcode entering process on a video that's going to YouTube for obvious reasons. Okay, so we got TV remote. I just explained that. Voice Dream is basically it takes text, the text of files, email attachments, audiobooks, or not audiobooks, but electronic books like PDF files if it's the right kind of PDF file, Word documents, text documents, stuff like that. A lot of times I'll get emails with text or Word or PDF documents attached, and I'll import the attachment into Voice Dream, and it will read that file out loud. It's a cool app. Instacart. I don't have an Instacart account. I might consider getting one. If I end up using it enough, that might end up going into shopping folder, but right now I don't. TV Go, that's another Comcast app. Basically, it's it's not live TV on the go. It is like the ability to watch kind of more generic networks or shows from those networks on the go. It's, like I said, it's not to be confused with live Comcast TV on the go. I wish we could get live Comcast TV, but I can't. You can get live Comcast TV if you have a particular app that I don't believe I have on this phone. I have on a couple of other iDevices, but The only way you can get live Comcast TV is if you are in your home, you're walking around your home and you're
Instacart.
Connected to the Comcast Wi-Fi. Once you break that connection, you're done with your live TV.
TV Go. Apple Store.
Apple Store, self-explanatory.
Health folder.
Health
2
folder, that's got the health app and the activity app. And I really don't know how to use either of those, but I thought they belonged in a folder.
Fly Delta.
Fly Delta, that's I've got a trip coming up, probably a couple of trips in the next few years, and what airline am I going to use? I don't know. There's United, there's Delta, there's a handful of others. I've got the Delta app. I don't know how accessible it is, how over friendly it is. I haven't really done much with it yet. But
ACB Link.
I have it just in case. ACB Link is the American Council of the Blind app. And I downloaded it and, well, I use it sometimes, but like there's American Council of the Blind radio, ACB radio, they have their own kind of fleet of stations. It's 5 internet radio stations, and I like them, but I can also listen to them on iBlink radio. I don't necessarily need ACB Link. But at the same time, I've got ACB Link mostly because when the ACB puts out announcements, I want to have those coming into me, and this app allows me to do that. Pages, I guess I've got it in my head that maybe one day I'll use that, so I don't put it in the extras folder.
TuneIn Radio.
TuneIn Radio, that's another radio app that used to be in my radio folder, but I hardly ever use it, so I put it over here. If I go to OO Tunes looking for that particular AM or FM station, and, well, darn, I just can't find it over here on OO Tunes, then I might go back to TuneIn Radio and say, is it available over here?
Hello.
Hello or Helo, Healo, that's my doctor's office app. Again, I downloaded it. I haven't been able to do anything with it, primarily because the portal that my doctor's office uses, my experience as of a couple of years ago, now things may have changed, but was that the website was not screen reader friendly. I will do a separate video explaining what all these terms mean: screen reader friendly, voiceover friendly. But I was removed from the portal, and now I've got this Helo or Hello app that if this app is voiceover friendly, then I might give this whole idea another chance. I don't know. I don't know. But I downloaded the app.
Twitter. 2 new items.
Twitter, that's the general Twitter app. That's the, native Twitter app. I prefer Twitterific to Twitter, so that's why Twitterific's in my social networks folder, and Twitter's over here. Hulu, I have got a free trial going with Hulu. I have heard of it. Some people that I know have it. My favorite YouTuber, or maybe one of my favorite YouTubers. I mean, I like a lot of YouTubers, but there's one in particular. Anyway, she loves Hulu. I decided to go ahead and try Hulu. I've got a week-long trial going. I may cancel it after that week. I hate to say that, but this app is not... I've had some issues with this app. I think it's voiceover issues, and the app, it's...
Screen dimmed.
I don't have as much control over that as I do over Netflix, which is why I saved my Netflix membership was about to die, and I pumped the life back into it. And I will probably keep it versus staying with Hulu, unless things change. Anyway.
Smart Record.
Hulu, we just talked about it. Smart Record is an app that is supposed to be an alternative to voice memos, but someone's going to have to teach me how to use it and teach me how to actually do everything that voice memos can do on this app, because this app I just don't know how to use as much. And voice memos, I will not upgrade to iOS 9 until this screaming problem with voice memos is taken care of. I have another iOS device that's running iOS 9, and voice memos has not acted right since I upgraded to iOS 9. And I'm like, well, I'm not upgrading my phone to iOS 9 so that voice memos can misbehave that way. I use voice memos all the time on this phone.
Page 2 of 2.
So,
Smart Record.
Smart Record.
Page 2 of 2.
Unfortunately, that was the last app on this page. And I say fortunately because I think this video is getting long too. So, that is what's on my iPhone. And I hope you've enjoyed this. And if you like what you're seeing on this channel, I'd love for you to like it, or like the videos that you like, and, you know, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if you find these videos interesting and enjoyable and entertaining, and I'll see you for the next video.